Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I almost forgot the name of the game that I'm playing. Look at that Regigigas stamp right there. Boom, we've done it. Let's get in this. Alright. Shimmer Desert I don't want to mess with. Blizzard Island shouldn't be too bad to do. What am I did Azural's Nightmare, right? What am I waiting for the next story thing to hit? The next story thing should be Palkia, shouldn't it? I cannot remember. Fire Emblem Awakening soon? This Friday. Today is Monday. I'm streaming Fire Emblem Awakening on Friday. The first stream will be that day. There's no one in here. There's something happening downstairs. Or maybe there isn't. Never mind. Tire Crew is investigating the distortion of space. If you discover anything, share it with us right away. So I just have to do stuff, I guess. Trainer Gold, what's up, man? Glad to have you here. Well, I guess we're just going to do a quest then. I don't remember what I need to do to trigger the next story mission. I thought Shimmer Hill was only... No, I'm thinking of Shimmer Desert. Shimmer Desert is only... Where Groudon is only like 10 floors. I mean, given our options here, I think we're good with just doing a single mission to Blizzard Island. Well, actually, were there 2 Crystal Crossings? 8th floor of Crystal Crossing. And then... Yeah, Bronzong's Clan. I can do that. I think that this is overall worth less than the total amount we got from Blizzard Island. Yeah, it definitely is. By a large margin, actually. Let's keep these Crystal Crossing missions for now, but I'm going to do the Blizzard Island mission. It'll give us a lot more. Yeah, I also think Palkia is next, if I remember right. Started a level 1 critical, no armor, Kingdom Key only run on KH3. I guess by critical you just mean proud mode, right? Because there isn't a critical mode in that game, is there? I don't think there is, because I remember people asking for it to be added in an update. I'm surprised critical mode isn't in it. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's really weird. I hope you pick my waifu in Awakening because rip Haru. I gave Haru like 3rd place. That's pretty fair, I think. Out of 9 girls to get 3rd place. I thought this was usually on Saturday. I couldn't stream Saturday because I had a lot of thunderstorms happening in my area. I had my power flicker twice that day. I didn't want to mess with it while trying to stream. So, I didn't stream at all on Saturday, and therefore I'm streaming this today to make up for it. Basically. Also because, like, I didn't want to miss a week of Pokemon because I love this game a lot, but, I want to finish it up and move to Pokemon Ranger. For some reason, some idiotic part of my brain told me that Piloswine is your friend, don't attack it. And so I didn't attack it. Don't you... Okay, I thought I was going to use the evasion orb. Don't you dare. But anyways, I do love this game, but I'm also, like... Since it's... I forgot exactly how long it was. I knew it was long, but I didn't think that when I started it back in... When did I start? I started this playthrough probably in, like the first week of December or something. I didn't think I'd still be playing it coming up on March. Like, yeah, I'm not going to finish this game today, so I'm not going to be done with it until, like, a week or 2 into March. So, I'm pretty sure I'll get through Pokemon Ranger a lot faster. And then I think I'll get through Conquest. Not fast, but pretty quick compared to this. So, I'm looking forward to getting to some other games. Some other Pokemon games. But I'm still going to enjoy the rest of this playthrough. Of course. Otherwise, I would not be doing it. I just don't want anyone to get the impression that, like, oh, Chaos says this is his favorite Pokemon game, but now he's saying he wants to be done with it. He must be lying. It's definitely my favorite Pokemon game. I'm just also excited to move on to other Pokemon games as well, because we've been doing this one for a while. Break, break. You're alive. Bow, bow. Mine. So much money here. He says as he picks up literally $3. How much is this? Alright, that definitely makes up for it. Alright, JRL. That's cool. Good of you to help your friend. You meant proud? Understandable. They should add critical mode to it. I'm fine with the amount of difficulty that Proud Mode gives you. But I can understand some people who are really looking for, like, heavy challenges. Critical mode should be there for them. This sucks. I would appreciate it if, like, first of all, if I didn't miss. Second of all, if literally every last one of you was, in fact, dead. What do I want to kill first here? Probably you, because Turtwig can get the gold up. Ariel. Or Turtwig can, like, not help me at all, I guess. I'm trying to... There we go. Get the Delibird out of here. Turtwig, you wanna help me out, man? Like, you're more than welcome to help me out, dude. Oh, great. Here we friggin' go. Turtwig, dude, like, I saw you use Razor Leaf earlier. I know you know that you can do it. Also, now this became, like, 1,000 times worse words with those status debuffs. This is really dumb. Do I have any revive? Okay, I do have Reviver Seed, so we're not gonna, like, die here. But also, like, goodbye. Oh, you cannot use orbs when paralyzed. All right, sure, just miss. That's fine. Yep. This is fun. This is what I like in video games. Oh, thank you. You know, I know you missed that one shot, Turtwig, but that doesn't mean you have to, like, stop. Also, I've been paralyzed for, like, 7 years. Is that ever gonna... Okay. Sure. Yeah. Fun game, bro. That was incredibly stupid. Are there any new titles that you're waiting for that are releasing soon? Nope. I'm only doing older games right now. Not, like, super old, but you know what I mean. There's nothing that's, like, new release that's coming out anytime soon that I'm going to be doing, that I'm aware of. I want Digimon Survive to get a release date already. Which Rangers? I only played Shadows of Almia. I think that's what it's called. The first game is called Pokémon Ranger. So, I'm doing the first one. I'm going to do them all in order. The first Pokemon Ranger is definitely the worst of them, but I want to do it first. And then I'll do Shadows of Almia, which is the second one, and then Guardian Signs, which is the third one. But yeah. The first game doesn't have any extra words to it. It's literally just Pokemon Ranger. Bam, bam, bam. Money. That's not worth it. Can't believe I lost a Reviver Seed to that stupid room because paralysis lasted 8 turns. What a load of garbage. And then stupid Turtwig, like, had 8 opportunities to use Razor Leaf and only did it, like, twice. What a useless partner. Hello. Goodbye. I'm level 44. I could use some more levels, I feel like. Can I get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or Rangers for the Switch, please? I really think Pokemon Ranger would be literally terrible on anything that is not a DS. Like, 100%, I think it would be awful. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, however, would be good. But Pokemon Ranger? Nah, man. Like, I played the World Ends with you, and it was pretty fun, but definitely, like, the having to point the Joy-Con to do stuff on the screen was the worst part about it. I don't want to do that with Pokemon Ranger. Mario Galaxy 3, I'm definitely down for. Shadows of Almia is my favorite out of them because Starly is adorable. What does Starly do in Shadows of Almia? I don't remember anything specific about a Starly in Shadows of Almia. Oh, hey! How you doing? But anyways, I think Guardian Signs is my favorite personally, but Shadows of Almia is also really good. They're both pretty much on par with one another in my eyes. I'm gonna grab this Oranberry because I can. It's the bad one. What a waste of my time. Should've just grabbed the Sleep Seed and left. But yeah, what was I saying, man? I can't remember. Yes, there you go, Fortress. Just give me my... I don't even care about the money, really. Or Blizzard, even, to be honest. Just give me the, yeah, 1,000 rank points. What the heck was I about to say, man? Point Dan, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. 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 Good it couldn't have been that important. I can't remember. Do I have to rank up to get Palkia to show up? Is that what I'm doing right now? Is I have to get to the next rank? I assume that's what needs to be done. It's definitely not what I was going to do. Starly is the only acceptable starter in Almia. Anyone who says otherwise is incorrect. Oh, in Shadows of Almia, you get to choose between, like, 3 partners, don't you? Yeah, okay. I remember what you're talking about. Can't you... Isn't Starly the flying-type partner in whatchamacallit, though? Or is it a different bird? In Guardian Signs. In Guardian Signs, you can get, like, all of them, I thought. No. That's in Almia where you can get all of them. What happens in... Oh, you get Ukulele Pikachu or Ukulele Pichu in Guardian Signs, right? No, that's the first one. I'm losing my mind? I can't remember. They're all, like, merging into one in my head. I can't remember which one does what. Do you get Pichu in the first game and also in the third game? But in the third game, it has a ukulele? I cannot remember. This is why I need to play the games again, because I've forgotten important things. Ukulele Pichu is in Guardian Signs. Okay, so I was right. Is it also a Pichu in the first game, but it's not with a ukulele? Nah, Point Dan, you're out of your mind. The Ranger games are not forgettable. I just mixed up which one has which partner. I love the Ranger games. They're all really good. The first one isn't as good. The second 2 are really good, though. The first one is, like, okay to good. The other 2 are really good. Minun and Pluzzle in first game. Okay. It's definitely the first one is the one that I have not played in the longest, because I haven't owned a copy of it. I had to go buy another copy of it. Pokemon Conquest is very fun. I love Pokemon Conquest. Put these away. I don't need this or this or this or this. Keep the Petrifies. I should have just sold bulk up. Don't need that. Or that. I'll do it. Oh, Point Dan, did you not play Shadows of Almia or Guardian Signs, and you're purely judging Pokemon Ranger off of the first game? Nah, man. The second and third one are a million times better, because they changed it to where you don't have to get it in one go. Because, like, in the first Pokemon Ranger game, you have to make, like, it has a number, right? And it's like, you have to make 16 loops in one go. In the other games, in Shadows of Almia and Guardian Signs, instead, they just have, like, basically a health bar. So you, like, do a loop, like, 4 times, and it does a little bit to the health bar. And then you can let go, and the damage still stays there. It is 1,000 times better. That's why I say those 2 are way better than the first one. Because they made it way, way better. There are like a million birds in the trees in my backyard, and they are freaking loud. That sounds awful, Hadoken. I'm sorry to hear this. Crevice Cave. I don't remember Crevice Cave, but this sounds easy. Because it's just a Bronzor, and it's only the 10th floor, I think it said. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Get rid of that. Delete that. This isn't Crevice Cave. It's Crystal Cave. I wanted another Crevice Cave. Bow, bow, bow. Your brother just started playing through Pokemon X? I don't like Pokemon X or Y. They're, like, okay. They're not as bad as Sun and Moon, but I don't like them. Rented Conquest from my local library a while back for a week, but I didn't finish the game. Would it be worth re-renting and finishing it? I love it, and it has a crazy amount of post-game. I would recommend buying it to anyone who, like, played it and enjoyed it at least a little bit. I could understand for someone who's just like, nah, this is not my playstyle, this isn't the kind of game I play, and I'd be like, well, then if you don't like that kind of gameplay, then obviously no. But if you enjoyed the gameplay, I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a good deal. Yeah, Sun and Moon are basically like... X and Y are, like, meh games. They're not necessarily bad, but comparatively to, like, the 3 generations of games that came before them, they're not very good. And then, but they're still, like, you know, okay, I guess. Whereas, Whereas Sun and Moon, I think, are actually just maybe straight up bad. Bum bum. Hello. It's a good thing you boosted your attack for that no damage you did. The Doom Seed. The Seed of Doom. There's a friggin' Glaceon here. Hello. Out of my face. You lived that. Get out of here. Okay, sure, yeah. Good video game. Point Dan, you're incredibly wrong. Black and White are amazing. Amazingly good. No, I don't want an Azurill on my team. I love Black and White. Good games, good characters. Like an actually good story, which doesn't really happen in Pokemon very often. Pretty sick Pokemon, other than the starters. The starters suck, but there are so many other, like, good Pokemon that you can just ignore your starter, basically, after you're a little bit into the game. Hey, experience. I like Black and White more than Black 2. Oh my goodness, like, the traps are, like, not that annoying in this game unless it's the PP down trap. That's the worst one in the entire game. Like, if there is one thing I could take out of the game, it would probably be that specific trap. Because it's just so incredibly terrible in a game that, like, focuses so heavily on you needing to, like, conserve PP and whatnot. Leaf Storm, ew, no. Anyways, Black 2 and White 2 are good, and I definitely think the World Tournament they have is one of the best, like, additional things in a Pokemon game. Turtwig, why are you a bully? But I still like Black and White 1 more. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Really wish this one Mamoswine had not fallen onto the, thing. Because now I have to kill him. There we go. See you later, suckers. Oras was pretty good. Oras was better than X and Y, I feel. Flying around on the Lotties was a lot of fun. And Hoenn is just a good gym in general. Come on, thank you. Get me out of here. Yeah, Gen 5 has some really good bug Pokemon, you're right. Galvantula is, like, one of my favorite Pokemon, probably. I love that little lightning bug. And then, Larvesta and... what was the other one you said? Venipede? Both of their lines are really good, too. Some high-quality bugs in that gen. Oh, great. Money! Hello, Gummy. Oh, my word. Why are there so many traps in this dungeon? Turtwig, why are you an idiot? There it is. Snorunt, we don't have to do this, man. Alright, well, apparently Turtwig thought we had to do that. Volcarona is a great bug. The main reason I didn't like Black and White was all the event-only Pokemon like Zoroark and Meloetta? What? I don't even understand the reasoning. Why does that matter? There are event Pokemon in plenty of other gens too, like in Arceus, Darkrai, and Shaymin are all event Pokemon from Gen 4. And then Deoxys and Jirachi are event Pokemon from Gen 2. And is it only those two? I could have sworn there was another one, but it might just be those two. And then there are what? There are 3 in Gen 5. In Gen 5, the event Pokemon are Zoroark, Victini, And the other one you said, Meloetta? And then I think Genesect as well. So 4, but that's still barely any. And there are so many other good Pokemon. Oh, hey, Lone Wolf, what's up? I have nightmares of fighting Volcarona because of Quiver Dance. Nice. Ezza, hello, welcome to the stream. I am having a terrific day. I hope you are as well. I was wondering if you believe Spike Chunsoft will ever make a new Pokemon. Oh, they're the people that make Mystery Dungeon. Will make a new PMD game, or if the series is soft dead at the moment. When did Super Mystery Dungeon come out? Like 2 years ago? I don't think the series is necessarily dead, but I wouldn't expect a new one for probably like another 2 years or something. Oh, it came out in 2015. That has been a little while. I don't know, man. I feel like right now with the Switch being released, I feel like every Pokemon like side series is sort of like soft dead at the moment. Like they've never made a Conquest 2. There's no more Pokemon Rangers have been made. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon hasn't had a new one since 2015, as you've just informed me. I can't think of any other spin-offs other than like Let's Go, which is still super similar to normal Pokemon, that have come out in recent memory, at least not any that are any good. So I wonder if just like because the Switch has been released, if they're just like focused on main series. I'm getting a little mad here. If they're just like super focused on main series at the moment, and so there's just nothing new coming out, but maybe like a year from now, after the main series Pokemon game is released on the Switch, they're gonna be like, it sold well, all right, start making like 87 different spin-offs for Switch Pokemon games. I can talk, I swear. I think that might be what we're kind of looking towards in the future. That's what I hope, at least. But I'm not expecting like anything in the near future, no. I'm not expecting any kind of spin-off Pokemon game in 2019. If anything, like mid to late 2020, we might get some kind of a spin-off game. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Of course, I have literally no authority on this at all. This is just like what I happened to... You asked me that question that I hadn't thought of before, and that's immediately what came to my mind. Like, it's probably something like this. I also hate Let's Go. Excellent observation. Hopefully they'll integrate the Switch's capabilities in interesting ways, ergo warranting a new game. Yeah, I think like late 2020 or maybe like in 2021, not only are we gonna get like, they're gonna be saying like, yo, check it out. We're gonna give you, oh, a Joy Seed. That's a level up item, isn't it? That's like the rare candy of the game. They're not only gonna be like, yo, listen, we're releasing insert Pokemon spin-off name here, but they're gonna be like, we have 3 of them in the works. Like, we're currently making a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon Conquest 2, and then like this new spin-off game or whatever. I think they're gonna like, after the main series game sells hard, they're gonna go hard on like, let's make 3 Pokemon spin-off games and release them all within like a year and a half to 2 years of each other. And we'll just get plenty of them. That's what I hope for, at least. I think at the absolute worst, like, we're gonna get some Pokemon spin-offs coming back and getting sequels, like, in 2020. Even if it's just like, hey, for 2020, we're making Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the Switch. I'm like, alright, I'll take it. And then after that sells well, they're like, yo, let's go back to that Conquest thing. Or, is there a way we can put Ranger on the Switch? And then they'll do stuff like that. Pokemon Day is actually soon. That, like, Pokemon Week thing, I think. Wasn't that something that's supposed to happen at, like, the beginning of March or the end of February? I don't remember. We're, like, incredibly due for Pokemon news, though, because they said we were getting the game in 2019. Like, I'm not expecting it in the summer, really. I'm expecting it to be in the back half of 2019, but I'm surprised we don't have any news on it yet. Also, I still don't know what I need to do. I guess I just need to keep doing more quests or something. I know Palkia is literally supposed to show up in my house and be like, hey, stupid. This is super dangerous, but I'm gonna do it. And you can't stop me, chat. Bum, bum, bum. I don't necessarily agree, Point Dan. I was a child when I was introduced to Pokemon, as were many people, and I would much rather have been introduced to normal Pokemon like I was than Let's Go. It's just like the constantly having to throw Pokeballs and the way the game forces you to have requirements to get into gyms and stuff. I just hate it, man. It shouldn't be in a Pokemon game, and I don't necessarily think that you're wrong that you can start a child on Let's Go, but I feel like there's no actual benefit to having them start on Let's Go instead of a normal Pokemon game like Emerald or X and Y, even. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't see any actual argument for it being like, no, you should do this one instead. I still think it's just as easy to, like, if you're introducing a kid to their first Pokemon game ever, actually, I think it would be worse to introduce them to Let's Go, because then they're going to play that version of it, and that's what they're going to expect, and Let's Go is the only game that works like that. It's the only one where you don't have abilities or anything like that, and you don't have actual wild battles, you just throw the Pokeball and stuff. I think it's way better if you want your kid to play other Pokemon games to start them on one of the main series games, like X and Y, even Sun and Moon, but more ideally one of the slightly older ones for the DS, like start them on Platinum or even Emerald, maybe. I guess we're going to the Miracle Sea, but actually I want to have some more Reviver Seeds first. Let's Go return the game. I agree. That's literally what I did. I did return my copy of... I beat that game in about 5 days, and then I returned it. And got, like, almost all of my money back. They gave me, like, 55 bucks back so long as I kept it in store, so I just used it to pay for Smash Ultimate. So it all worked out perfectly. I ended up only having to spend, like, $5. Technically, I did still spend $60, but I got to play all of Let's Go, which I didn't even really want to do. And then I was able to use that money to, like, make Smash cost, like, $5. Remember how frustrated I was when I played Red and kept getting trounced by Misty? Like, don't start on Pokemon Red. That game is stupid. Like, it's literally just bad with the way the combat works. It's a bad game. I didn't say start them with Pokemon Red, the old and most broken version of Pokemon. Start them on, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green, or something similar. Definitely don't start them on, like, Red, Blue, Gold, or Silver. That's just terrible. No one wants to do that. The only way you want that to be the game you started with is if it was the only game available when you were a child. Otherwise, it's much better to start with, like, Ruby and Sapphire. At the earliest Pokemon game you want to go back to in terms of having it be your first is Ruby and Sapphire, because the mechanics in that game are actually not garbage. Dang it, Lone Wolf. Gen 7 is the best because of all the hand-holding for newcomers. Bum 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 ba na na na. No, not store. Take. Let me grab a few more Reviver Seeds just in case. I have so many bands that I should probably sell, and grimy food. Why do I have 4 pages of apples? And orange berries. What am I doing with my life? No wonder I always have trouble with storage room. Give me 2 more Reviver Seeds. I just want Palkia to show up already. I wanted to finish the main story today. Yeah, the long, unskippable cutscenes. Gen 1 was lopsided on a lot. Like, dragon types were only weak to dragon. Were they still weak to ice in Gen 1? I think they were, but like, there was only like, what, 1 or 2 ice type moves, and there was only 1 dragon move in the game, and it was Dragon Rage, which does a set amount of damage. Psychic types had literally no checks, because the only ghost types, Dark type didn't exist, and the only ghost types in the game were also poison type, and there were no steel types in the game. Earthquake killed basically everything. If you used Hyper Beam and Hyper Beam killed the enemy, it would not make you recharge, even if you don't swap out. What was the other thing that was really stupid? Wrap and Bind just do damage to you and prevent you from doing anything. Oh, and also your crit chance is based on your speed stat, and only your speed stat. So Pokemon like Dugtrio, who had a crazy high base speed, would just crit, like, they'd have like an 80% crit rate. It was terrible. Also, yeah, Lick was the only ghost type move that did damage, and it's terrible. Absolutely awful. The Gen 1 games are actually just bad games. They're even worse than Sun and Moon, and that's saying something. Hello. I'm going to murder you. Alright, well, when I said I was going to murder you, I meant my grass type is going to murder you. Dang it. Never mind, nothing particularly bad happened. Just got a little sludgy. Hello, stairs. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? I speak the truth. It may not be what the people want to hear, but it's what they need to hear.